What's up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. I am T. I am your host. This is T's Good Times Garage. And Lightning McQueen. It's a race weekend again. We've needed one of those for a minute. Got the old dart out at Firebird Raceway. We're going to bring all the racing action here at Firebird Raceway in Eagle, Idaho, just outside of Boise. It's the Halloween Classic. Race day. What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's in the 40s, so not horrible. It's been colder here for sure, but it's warm-up time. Slips too, and I remember I was 077 at the tree. Don't worry about that. 156 on the 60, but we went out the back door 1095 at 122. So we're back in the 10s. It's been a minute. The only thing that might be an issue was down low. I don't know if I'm perfect on the tune-up, but I'm gonna pull a plug and check it, kind of see where we're at and go from there. Going on here today. So the left hand side was my time run today, and we thought we were a little fat. Thought we were a lot fat actually for what was going on. So we jetted down a little bit. I messed around with some things and kind of feels like we went in the wrong direction. It felt a little bit rough down track, like maybe I went too lean on it, so we might have to put another one back in it. But we were 53 at the tree, not as good as I was hoping, but a 53 beats a 005 red. And then he ran off a 10th, but I went 04 at 121. It definitely didn't feel as good as that first one, but it is hotter. The air's kind of gone away a little bit, but we'll take it. We know kind of where we're at. I'm gonna go see my buddy, the professor. He's my spark plug guru. He's gonna take a peek at them and see if we went too far, too soon, too whatever. See if we're on the right track. But we'll take it. That's a first round win. We'll get ready for second. You want to hear how T managed to screw up. So let's flip the view and talk about the elephant in the car, the big elephant in the room, and we'll kind of ease into it. Second round of Thursday's no box high roller gambler race. Kind of sucked for me. So here I am. Check that out. Woo! Oh, we got too far too fast. Ah, screw it. We're in. All right, I'm dialed 11 flat. He's dialed 888. I'm 146. This is the worst light I've had in freaking... But I just cannot get my crap together. So, yeah. He was mad that he was late. So, and I've been doing some tuning, right? Been trying to get the jetting perfect. Been trying to get the carb close, get it really good. And so, I've been pulling off at the end of my run and pulling a plug and coming back and actually cutting the plug open and looking at the fine detail. But this guy with 148 miles of trap speed, and it's a real cool El Camino. Well, we were talking because he pulled off to pack his chute. And he was mad, he was late. He's like, man, I was dead late on that. And at that point, I had no idea I was. It did not feel that bad. But I was trying to back into him. He came up, I was watching him, looking for him. And man, even knowing how much faster he was than me, he wasn't anywhere in striking distance to me. So I started to back in, and I did a little more drastically than I should have or wanted to, and he passed me. As it turns out, he probably would have got me anyway. You can't be 146 and expect to win a lot. So anyway, I suck really bad. And while I was talking about how bad I suck, Riley showed up. And yeah, Riley's here now. And see this thing in his hand. You don't need to show the fine detail, but this is a wallet that Riley lost how long ago?
This was the last time we came up here.
So a year ago. So Riley lost his wallet last year at the Halloween Classic. Riley's putting up a tent for the weekend and finds his wallet from last year.
There's no cash in here.
Well, you were broke then too.
Still broke now.
So I think at this point it is only Thursday. We got 3 more days of racing, 3 more days to pull my head out and figure things out. I think I'm gonna go find a nice spot in the grandstands, and I think I'm gonna go live. And by the time you see this, hopefully you saw the live. This car might be my favorite car on the property right now that I've seen. It's a beaut. And yeah, it's got a Hemi. Thursday night just ended, basically. The final round in the books. Figured I need a little gratuitous shot here of the dart. I love my dart. We're gonna be back at it bright and or early tomorrow, and we'll see if we can figure some things out. Bam! Just like that. It's Friday morning. Friday bonus race day. Another round of gamblers. Once again, we are running in a once again, we are running in a no box high roller gambler class. I believe this one pays $2,000 to win, so we'd like to get a hold of that. But more so, I'd like to get that Firebird monkey off my back. I've never won here. It's a shame. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna get the car warmed up, and we'll see you on the track. So far, first round Friday, I'm a little more serviceable. Or 11:04 on a 1097. So I missed on the dial just a little bit. He missed on the tree by as little as you can miss on the tree. 001 red. Now I'm sure he's kicking himself, and the General 2 Colonels would have been an interesting race. But so far, we are serviceable. Funny thing is I kept trying to write a dial on this car before that round. And I had 10 in my head, 1090 something in my head. And 3 times, well, I don't know if it's 3. It was at least twice that instead of a 0, I put another 1. And so the universe was telling me something. Car's good, I suck. If I'm good, the car sucks. I did my job at the starting line. Car stumbled bad again. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated, guys. Ran a 13 on my 05 dial. He was 4 over to still take 1 at the stripe. And this thing only needed to be a couple of hun better, and I would have got by. I tried. Well, the good thing, it's still only Friday. We have one more eliminator to contest starting tomorrow.
Take that board. At the Jennifer Report, 966.
Good morning. It is Saturday. Wow. Already Saturday here at the Halloween Classic. 2-round T has not done as well as we had hoped. And we're fighting the car a little bit still. I'm going to get it warmed up and we'll do a little tinkering before an expected time run. Our one and only time run for the rest of the weekend. I'm in the right lane. We've made some improvement. It launched the way I like it. Maybe just a very, very, very minor hiccup, but I am not touching it anymore at this point. If it'll repeat that, we'll be in good shape. I'm in the ballpark on the tree. Squeaked it back into the 10s. The air has not been as good as it was the first day, but that's fine, we don't care. Just needs to do the same thing multiple times. buck, except my my finish line racing yesterday. That was arrest worthy. Let's talk about that for a second. Neither of us exactly stellar at the tree, but we're similar. And in the game, as you know, that beats a red light or something silly, like putting a 1 in front of it. Best 60 foot of the day. So that definitely affected the situation. I was down 1098, he 1090 or 1084. We both left. At some point he actually caught me and I thought was in front of me. But then he started to back in and let me come around him. And I took the stripe by 2/100ths. So mathematically, I had a shot. I was 7 thou under. I could have got it. I needed to do a little bit better back into him. I'm living with the frustration of drag racing this weekend for sure. The highest of highs, the lowest of lows. And I am a competitive person. Always have been with drag racing. And I hate to lose. But at least through Saturday morning, I was 2 round T before changing my name to first round T. And now it is Sunday at the Halloween Classic, the last day. They call it Survivor's Day. I did not survive. But they do have a last chance option. And basically you pay some money, 30 bucks. I guess since I'm 400 miles away from home, 30 bucks is a small investment for another crack at it. So that's where we're at. Everybody who enters last chance puts a dial on their car. They'll take 16 cars from that and they'll run off for a chance to win a loser's bracket, so to speak. So we're gonna do that. We'll give that a whirl. Take one more chance, add some redemption here at Firebird Raceway. Well, the last chance ended up being it. You're supposed to run the closest to your dial, and being a bracket racer, well, I treated the person and I got down to the other end and tightened it up, but I didn't even tighten it up that much because they were so late. And as it turned out, I was 13 off my dial. Not anywhere near enough to make the cut. I'm sure it was, you know, something to make it. If I'd have ran it out, I'd have been close and I probably would have got in. And I would have had a chance to bracket race 15 other cars. Box and no box cars. Which, you know, however you feel about that. I was down. And it would have been 8th mile since, you know, the box guy's been running 8th mile all weekend. I would have been happy to do that. But as it turns out, I was not good enough. The weekend is over. And we did have a great time. It was fun hanging out with friends. We don't see that often. Watching some fun racing, some really competitive racing. And we did have some frustrations. It was tough, but I feel like we're in a good spot with the car. And now it's time to take it home and do the off-season maintenance. I always have a lot of help at this race, and my friends, my family, Mrs. T, Riley, his lady, my sister, my nephew, My buddy who refuses to be named and seen on film, he knows who he is. He helped me a ton this weekend. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We're going to put it in the wind. We got somewhere short of 400 miles to go back to Utah. In the meantime, my friends, thanks for watching. Those of you that subscribe, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you on board. Come along to the racetrack with us next time. We've got plenty more of that in store. We'll send you off with a little bit of some of the awesome racing here at the Halloween Classic 2024. And we'll see you on the next one.